some important information to share. Let's take a tour around the Oxford ReadingTree ORT platform. Let's discover some of the brilliant features that have been offered. Let's do it. Okay, if you want to read books from Oxford, you have to write Oxford Owl eBooks in the Google search box. You have to click the first choice on Oxford's website. Let's discover more about Oxford. Let's discover the platform together. Let's do it. After you log in the Oxford app platform, the library is searchable on age, levels, book type, and series. All of these ebooks coach children on key comprehension strategies. Let's discover Oxford level from 1 to 20. For example, we can see the levels, all the Oxford levels from 1 to 20. From 1 to 20. Let's choose the level, one of the levels, level 9. All these books we can choose from, rated from level 9. For example, let's log in from the first book. Now we can read this book. You can read and hear the audiobook. Let's read. Gran had come to stay. She had presents for the children. She bought each of them a super squirter. Oh no, groaned Dad. A super squirter? That's brilliant, said Chip. Thank you, Gran. The children went outside to play with the super squirters. Wait for me, called Gran. Dad and Mom watched them. Just look at Gran, sighed Dad. It's like having a naughty girl to stay. Gran had a surprise for Mom and Dad. She had some photographs albums. What are these? Asked Dad. Old photographs, said Gran. I thought you might like them. Old photographs of what? Asked Dad. Kipper put on the television on. There was an old film about two men moving a piano. That's funny, he thought. They are gray colored too. They're just like Gran's old photographs. The men made Kipper laugh. At last, Kipper turned off the television. He went to find Biff, but she wasn't in her room. Kipper saw the magic key was glowing. Oh no, he thought, I'm all by myself. The magic took Kipper into a strange gray world. Everything is gray, thought Kipper. This is just like the film I saw on television. Two men were trying to move a piano. They didn't see Kipper. There is no color, said Kipper. I don't like all this gray. I want to go back home. This is a silly adventure. He banged the key on the wall. Take me back, he said crossly, or put some color in this adventure. The men were still pushing the piano. They had to get it through a door. Come on, help us, they called. Kipper didn't want to, but he went across to help. We have to take the piano outside, said the big man. Then we have to lift it down some steps, said the little man. Now we'll take the backside. The back, said the big man. And you'll take the front, said the little man. All right, said Kipper. He squeezed past the piano to get ready to help. When I call pull, you pull, said the big man. Pull, he shouted. Kipper tried to pull the piano. Suddenly, it shot forward and slid down the steps. Kipper grabbed on the top and jumped on. The piano ran down the street. It went faster and faster. Kipper hung on the top. Now look what you have done, shouted the big man to the little man. It's not my fault. I told you not, said the little man. I told you not to push so hard, said the big man. Suddenly, the piano came to a stop. It crashed into a hedge. Kipper flew over the hedge and landed in a soft garden chair. Hey! Shouted the big man. Look what you have done to our piano! Kipper was cross. This is a silly adventure, he shouted, and I hate it! He took the magic key out of its pockets and banged it again. I don't like you, he yelled. I want to go home! Suddenly, the magic key began to glow. The magic took Kipper home. Kipper was pleased. The adventure was over. But the adventure was not over. Something has gone wrong. Kipper was a gray color. He looked like an old photograph of himself. Kipper did not notice this. He put down the magic key and went to find Biff and Chip. Biff, they were in the garden with Gran. They all gasped when they saw Kipper. "Oh," said Biff, "something, something's gone wrong. You look like you look gray, like an old photograph." At that moment, Mom and Dad came out of the house. "This is terrible," said Chip. "Do something to stop them, Gran." "They mustn't see Kipper." "Leave this to me," Gran said Gran. "You take Kipper inside." Gran picked up a super squirter and she ran towards Mom and Dad. "Gran!" shouted Mom. "Don't you dare! We're not in the mood for this." "But I am," laughed Gran. She began to squirt Mom with water. Gran chased Mom and Dad round the garden. Biff and Chip grabbed Kipper by the arms, and took him inside. "Good old Gran," said Biff. "Now let's get Kipper upstairs." "Ouch! Stop it! What's wrong?" cried Kipper. Kipper looked at himself in the mirror. It's 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 the key," he said. "I didn't want to go on an adventure. Now the magic has gone wrong." "What are we going to do?" asked Biff. Kipper began to cry. "I don't want to look like an old photograph," he moaned. Gran came upstairs. "Mom or Dad are not too pleased with me, but I've made them a cup of tea," she said. "But what of you were great," said Chip. "But what are we going to do?" "What can we do?" asked Biff. "We can let Mom and Dad find out about the magic key." Chip had an idea. "Kipper's clothes are gray. Look, gray," he said. "Get him to change his clothes." Kipper went to his room. He put on a red top. "Oh no," he said. "Chip, your tops are turning gray. You still look like an old photograph." Just then they heard Dad coming upstairs. "Do something," hissed Biff. We mustn't let Dad see Kipper." Gran grabbed some sheets from the bed. "Pretend you're playing spooks," she said. "It's dinner time in 10 minutes." Dad went, said Dad. Dad went back downstairs. He looked cross. "Oh dear," said Mom. "What's the matter?" "It's Gran," said Dad. "Now what she's up to?" asked Mom. "Playing spooks," said Dad. "Whatever will she get up to next?" It was time for dinner. Gran and the children came downstairs. "Have you washed your hands?" asked Dad. And where's Kipper? Asked Mom. Well, said Biff, we've made a little surprise for you. Kipper came into the room. Mom and Dad looked at him. Kipper! Oh, Kipper! Gasped Mom. Goodness me! Said Dad. Is this your idea of a joke? You look so different, said Mom. What do you think? Said Biff. Gran has made him look like a man from in an old film. We love it when Gran comes to stay, said Chip. Said Chip. Isn't she clever? Yes, said Dad. Mom frowned at Kipper. Your mouth is a funny color, she said. Show me your tongue. Oh no, whispered Chip. His tongue is gray. Oh dear. Kipper put out his tongue. Oh dear, said Mom. You look at your gray tongue. You must be ill. I'm calling the doctor. After dinner, Mom sent Kipper upstairs. Put on your proper clothes, she said. It that the doctor can see you in half an hour. Oh no, said Biff. Now Mom and Dad will find out about the magic key. Do something. Gran, I don't know what to do, said Gran. Kipper went upstairs. Biff and Chip went with him. Kipper picked up the key, the magic key. I'm sorry, said Kipper. I didn't mean to be nasty to the key. The key gave a little tiny glow. At that moment, all Kipper's color came back. I'm glad that I don't have to go to the doctor, said Kipper. The magic worked just in time. I think it was always going to, said Biff. You mean it wouldn't have let Mom and Dad find out? Said Chip. I don't think it would, said Biff. Do you? The end. Okay guys, this is the end of the video. Like and subscribe, hit notifications and thumbs up. But if you don't like and subscribe, at the end of the video, you'll have a fright. What did I hear? You didn't like and subscribe? Enjoy your fright.